Some problem here. 1/4 plus 1/2. You see that the denominators are not the same. If the denominators are not the same, then this is called. So 1/4 plus 1/2. Okay, let's put an equal sign here. Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about addition and subtraction of fractions, like terms and unlike terms. So what does like terms and unlike terms mean? Like terms are the fractional problems that have the same denominators. You see this 1/4 plus 1/4. They have the same denominators, you can see that. You can see that they have the same denominators. So they're called like terms. And these kinds of problems, 1/4 plus 1/2, this is this problem right here, unlike terms. This is an unlike term. And we're gonna learn on how to solve like terms and unlike terms of fractions, addition and subtraction. Well, we already know how to solve the like terms of addition. Well, it's just simple, 1/4 plus 1/4. We just copy the denominator and then add the numerator. So that's 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's our answer, but we need to simplify it. So what is 2 equal to? 2 is actually equals to 2 times 1. And 4 is actually equals to 2 times 2. And there we go. Now we can simplify with this. And you see here in the numerator and denominator, they both have 2. So we're gonna cross them out. Only cross out when you see numbers in the numerator same as the denominator. Well, there's something similar, so we're gonna cross these 2 out, and then when you cross them out, they're gonna be 1. So that's gonna be 1 times 1 equals to 1. 1 times 2, that's 2. Alright. Now, what about like terms of subtraction? Let me give you an example right here. 3/5 minus 2/5. Okay, to solve this, we need to copy the denominator. Well, the subtraction of fraction is just the same as addition, but you need to subtract the numerator. It's almost the same. So you just copy the denominator right here, and then you subtract the numerator. So that's gonna be 3 minus 2, that's gonna be 1. So the answer here is 1/5. See, it's easy. Now let me give you another problem right here. 3/6 minus 1/6. This is a like term, so it's easy. I'm gonna you may pause the video if you want to answer it. Okay, let's answer it right now. So we just copy the denominator, and then we subtract the numerator. 3 minus 1, that's gonna be 2. So that's our answer, but we need to simplify it. So what's 2 equal to? 2 is equal to 2 times 1. Now what is 6 equal to? 6 is equal to 3 times 2. Okay, good. Now we should be good to simplify it. Now you see, right here, they have the same. Right here in the numerator and denominator, there's they both have number 2. So we can cross them out. Once we cross them out, the value is going to be 1 now. So 1 times 1. 1 times 1, that's going to be 1. And 3 times 1, that's going to be 3. So 3 sixths minus 1 sixth is equals to 1 third. 1 third. Yeah. So let me give you another problem right here. 8 sixths minus 2 sixths. You may pause the video. If you want to answer. Okay, let's answer. What's 8 minus 2? It's gonna be 6. And we just copy the denominator. And remember, fractions are just another form of division. So it's gonna be 6 minus 6. 6 divided by 6. That's gonna be 1. So 8 sixths minus 2 sixths is equals to 1. Now, let's get to addition and like terms. How do we answer addition and like terms? Well, to answer addition and like terms, we need to convert addition to like terms, so it's easier to solve. Here, let me give you some problem here. 1/4 plus 1/2. You see that the denominators are not the same. If the denominators are not the same, then this is called unlike terms. Well, to make the denominators the same, we do this. We're gonna convert them to like terms. We're gonna do this column so it's easier to explain. So 1/4 plus 1/2. Okay, let's put an equal sign here. Now, focus on the denominators of these numbers. The denominators are 4 and 2, right? So we're gonna put 4 here and 2 here. So you know, in multiplication table, 4 goes like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. You know, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and then 2 goes like 2, 4, 6. 8, 10, you know, and yeah, it goes like that. And what we're gonna do here next is we're gonna find the LCD. Now, what does LCD stand for? LCD stands for least common denominator. Now, what do I mean by least common denominator? Least common denominator means we're gonna find the the number that they have in common. But the least the least number that they have in common. So right here, you see they both have 8. That's the common denominator, but it's not the least. But this one is the least. You see this 4? They both have 4. That's the least common denominator. So we're gonna choose this. Always choose the least one. And now, what we're gonna do here is, you see this denominator, right? But we're gonna divide this denominator by this denominator. So what's 4 divided by 4? 4 divided by 4 is equals to 1. And next thing we need to do is we're gonna multiply it to the numerator. So 4 divided by 4 is equals to 1 times 1. This is the numerator. So 1 times 1 is obviously 1. So now what about this? We divide this 2 and then we're gonna multiply it here. So what's 4 divided by 2? 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2. What's 2 times 1? What's 2 times 1 here? 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2. 2 times 1 equals to 2. And now this should be easier to solve now. Since we've converted this into like terms, they both have the same denominator, so this is like terms now. Since we've converted this into like terms, it should be easier to solve this now. So 1/4 plus 2/4. We're just gonna copy the denominator. and then we just add the numerator. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, so 3/4. See, it's that easy. Fractions are fun and easy at the same time. Now let me give you a problem over here. Let's see, what problem? 6 over 10. 6 over 10 plus 1 half. 6 over 10 plus 1 half. Okay. 6 over 10 plus 1 half. We're gonna do this column so it's easier. So what's the least common denominator? Yeah, what's the least common denominator of these two? Well, you see the denominator of 6/10 is 10, and then the denominator of 1 half is 2. So what's the least common denominator? What's the least common denominator of 10 and 2? We're gonna put 10 here, and we're gonna put 2 here. So 10 in multiplication goes like 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. You know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. And in the multiplication of 2, it goes like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You know, and you see right here, verse 10 in 2, and verse also 10 in 10. That's the least common denominator. So we're gonna put 10 here. So 10 divided by 10 is equals to 1. So 1 times 10 divided by 10 is equals to 1. So 1 times 6 is equals to 6. And 10 divided by 2 is equals to 5. So 5 times 1 is equals to 5. You know, 10 divided by 2 equals 5, and 5 times 1 is equals to 5. And now, since we're since we're like terms now, it should be easier to solve now. So we're gonna copy the denominator. The denominator is 10. So we're gonna copy them. And 6 plus 5, that's 11. Yeah, when the numerator is higher than the denominator, it's called an improper fraction. But we're gonna talk about this in the future videos. So yeah, 6 over 10 plus 1 half is equal to 11 over 10. Now, what about the subtraction? What about the subtraction on like terms? Well, it's just the same as addition, but you just subtract the numerator. Okay, let me give you an example here. 6 over 12 minus 1 half. Okay, I'm gonna let you solve it. It's just the same as addition. You just find the least common denominator, and you just subtract the numerator. It's just the same as addition. Okay, you may pause the video if you want to solve it. Okay, let's convert it into this column because it's easier for me. Now let's focus on the denominator. What does 12 and 2? What's the least common denominator? Let's put 12 here. 12, 24, and right here 2. In 12, the multiplication table of 12 is like 12, 34, and something like that. And then 2 goes like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, now you see what's the least common denominator. It's 12. What's the least common denominator? So we're gonna put 12 here. So what's 12 divided by 12? It's gonna be 6. Sorry. 12 divided by 12 is 1. And 1 times 6 is equal to 6. Now what's 12 divided by 2? 12 divided by 2 is 6. So what's 6 times 1? When it's 6. And now 6 over 12 minus 6 over 12. Anything subtracted from anything is 0. Like infinity minus infinity is still 0. And literally any number subtracted from any number is equals to 0. Yeah, this is 0. 6 over 12 minus 1 half is equals to 0. Alright. So that's how you do addition and subtraction fractions, like terms and unlike terms. Alright, so yeah. That's how you do it. In the next video, I'm gonna be talking about multiplication and division of fractions. Multiplication and division of fractions are kind of easier than addition and subtraction because I'm gonna explain it in the next video. Alright, bye guys. See you in the next video.